So here we are in the middle of Banau Brecainog in Powys, which is Brecon Beacons to those who don't speak Welsh, on a lovely sunny day where it's 22 degrees. And where else would you like to be with a backdrop as beautiful as where we are on the Welsh hills? We're about to ride the Hale Senni to Ystradfellte Road, which is a very nice road to ride your bike, but a very unvlogged road. This road is not commonly known, but it goes past Ystradfellte waterfalls and through the village of Ystradfellte. So to get to it, you've got to turn off the A470, heading towards Senni Bridge and Dyfynog on the A4215, and then there's a turning signposted Hale Senni. Turn left there, then it's your first left after that. That'll take you to Ystradfellte. This road is not common for people who don't know it, but as a local, shall we say, I've ridden it before and driven it loads of times. So come with us on a road that is not commonly used, but is very scenic. And today I'm using the Claire Moto app, which is planning my route through the Welsh hills. And it's easy to use, easy to set up, and like you say, I'm currently been using Claire Moto now for 12 months. And the only thing I've noticed in the last 12 months is that it has improved a lot, shall we say, to how it used to be. It used to be quite hit and miss when it comes to put name places in and directions, but now the directions have got better. Fair dues to mind you, they did send me an email saying that I live in the UK and they hadn't mapped the UK fully then. But the UK has got better. The places that you put in are easy to use, easy to adapt, and like I say, my subscription is for renewal now in the next couple of months. No, in fact, next month it's due for renewal. Like I said, you get an honest review from myself when it comes to these things, as I'm not sponsored by anybody, including, you're not sponsored by Claire Moto, not sponsored by Chiggy. I was asked last month, do I get any delays between the Chiggy and the Claire Moto? I haven't noticed any at all, and I find it works quite well. So come with us now along the exceptionally scenic road from Hale Senni to Ystradfellte, and let me know in the comments what you think, whether you think it's a fabulous ride of wheels. One thing is that it's not this road isn't commonly used, and like I say, it's very rarely vlogged. So I'm currently, like I say, loaded up the Chicky with Claire Moto. I do know where I'm going, but like I say, it's nice to have the route planned out as well. And according to this, it's supposed to be taking me 29 minutes, but we will stop and do some scenic vlogging, shall we say, en route. So don't forget to like and subscribe, or say watch my channel. 92% of people that watch our channel are not subscribed. It costs nothing to subscribe, and it helps the channel out immensely. So even if you watch it once and never plan on watching again, just subscribe, ring the bell, let me know how I can improve if you wish. But like I say, I vlog purely for enjoyment at the moment, and while I still can. So like I say, I've taken the bike out today because the weather's nice and I'm feeling okay, but that's another story, shall we say. But do not take your health for granted, as it's main cause of enjoyment in life. Come on. I've lost my train of thought there because my reserve tank has just come on at 50 miles. I'm only 19 miles from home in the nearest garage, so 50 miles is taking, come on, I've got plenty of in my tank to get home. So let's do this ride and enjoy it. I'll chirp up and with some views. Like I say, such a lovely day today. 20 22 degrees in the Welsh hills. Like I say, Claire Moto's another one. The only fault I've had with Claire Moto is I dropped it, and I've marked the corners on 2 sides. But apart from that, it's working fine. So Claire Moto, Chiggy head. The only problem I got with Chiggy is that I dropped it, which means that I've marked the corners on both sides. But as a user tool, I find it very easy to use, very intuitive. It's hard for me to work out how to set it up first. I'm an imbecile. Get the sound connected to my headset, but it's all 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Well, I say 10 minutes. 10 minutes for any normal tech person, and you learn it very well. So, like I say, we're now turning off the Ystradfellte road, now heading towards Ystradfellte at this point. And the scenery along this route is outstanding. thing to bear in mind planning riding this route is there's a lot of wildlife, so beware of sheep and cows and ride appropriately for the road conditions and the weather, as the sheep do not yield at all. Just step out and quite happy to wipe you out. That then gives you the view back down the valley. Give me a second. That's the view down the valley on the road you just come up. Like I say, you can't beat Wales on a fantastically sunny day like today. And we're up that high now, you can hear the wind. Like I say, it's a stunning day today. And like I say, this road isn't commonly known. But like I say, as locals, we know about it, so we'll continue on now to the village of Ystradfellte.
I was on fire, our house, our dreams. We were dancing on a wire, reckless it seemed. We found holes in these walls, we like what we saw. Seems so strong until it falls, the final straw. Oh, I never felt like this before. Oh, when I was trapped, you showed an open door. We danced, we fought. We were bound to make mistakes. Real love, we thought. But it was always on fire. Our house, our dreams. We were dancing on a wire, reckless it seemed. I never felt like this before. When I was trapped, you showed an open door.
forget to let me know in the comments what you think of this route. So it's not a big route, it's a little route, a little short run, but one of my local patches, shall we say. And I say it's very rarely vlogged. Claire did ask me was I going to do the Gospel Pass today. I'll wait for her to be on board to do that one. As everybody seems to be doing the Gospel Pass because it's the highest road in Wales. That's the new inn in Ystradfellte. This is the only pub here. It's just taken over, changed hands, I believe. And again, turn left takes you back towards Penderyn. And we're heading towards the Glynnith here. So I haven't been to the new inn since they changed hands. But Claire informed me last week it has changed hands because I saw it as up for sale a couple of months back. Last time I came up on this road was before lockdown. Down there's for sale. It's a farm for sale. At this point we start hitting tourists because we've got camping field on my left and we're heading towards the waterfalls now, which is until lockdown and COVID nobody came here, now everybody comes here. It's quite funny because they're blaming the influencers. Very nice Tiguan pulling over to let me past. But they don't realise I'm not going that fast myself. Ah yes, moving back onto the motorcycle. When I said it is very good and there isn't a fault with it, there is one fault with it. The back lights are shit. Because Claire followed me in the mist and the rain, and she could hardly see me in the backlights. So BMW, get your fucking act together. Your backlights in the GS 1300 Adventure are shit, to the point that I'm going to have to save up and spend money on additional lighting on the back and the front. So, you know, that is the only gripe at the moment, because the wife was following me in the car once, and she said the rear cover was absolutely abysmal. So there's my gripe for the GS. Used to be the only garage here. I don't know if it's still a garage. Yes, it's still a garage and shop still, yeah. Good grief. And shop. Loads of people camping in the field there. Are they camping or just parked? They parked. Anyway, they're parking in the field there, over there now, for the car park here, which is for the waterfalls down there. Because you can walk scooter down that way. It's a couple of mile walk down that way, but it's easier to get to this side than it is on the Dinas Rock side, which is the other side of the valley. That's why I don't go fast, because sheep sails run out everywhere. And that'll ruin your day rather quickly. That mountain in front of us is the highest peak in West Glamorgan. We got a lovely view down the valley. Like I said, this route cuts through the entire valley between the main roads. So if you've got a bit of time in your hands, this is a nice road to do it on. Even though it's a 60 mile an hour road, I wouldn't rush along it, because you got lots of sheep, lots of animals, and you got lots of flipping cars. I'm thinking about it, last time I was up here was in the Porsche. He used to have a Boxster. There we are, we've now arrived in the village of Pont Neddfechan. So that concludes the scenic ride. A load of new houses being built for there. So let me know your views on that ride, whether you think it's any good or not, whether you'd like to do it. I'll pop the Claire Moto route link in the below for anybody who wants to do it. The new £7.5 million visitor centre they're building, with all these cars that are parked here. going to end the vlog with a monologue of depression. That if you've got health, treat it well, because like I say, mine's falling apart intermittently. So do what you want to do, while you still can. That's my view. Fuck it. Otherwise I wouldn't be doing jack shit. Like and subscribe, ring the bell. Let's see how long I'm vlogging on a bike for.